train goes so fast.
30 miles an hour. It beats walking.
In Morea, if we were going this fast, we would soon find ourselves in the sea, swimming. In water so blue, so clear.
What's the name of that place again?
Morea?
You miss it, don't you? Is your family there?
Yes. All my fathers and all my mothers.
All your fathers and mothers?
Our ways are different from yours. When we are young, we have many fathers and many mothers. It's like an uncle is a father and an aunt is a mother. And one has many uncles and many aunts. And in every house, you're welcome. It's like having a family of many families.
Where did you meet Martinson?
My first father took me to Fiji 2 years ago. But he fell sick and died. And I had no way to go back to Tahiti. Martinson was working there. And when he went away, I went away with him.
But not to Tahiti?
No, not to Tahiti.
Care for a drink?
No, thanks.
Cigar?
No.
Find out when the club car opens. Paid $50 for her in Fiji. Worth every cent of it. Or haven't you noticed?
I'll give you 100.
Oh, she's not for sale. Not yet, anyway.
I don't want her for myself.
Then why buy her?
To send her home.
I'll send her home myself, in due time. So, you're the best poker player in Stockton.
People exaggerate.
Sometimes. Might try a few hands, find out. Poker's a passion with me.
No, thanks.
Didn't think you'd scare out.
I don't.
Then how about it? You will. Sooner or later, you will.
Change here. Change here for Sally Rosa.
Well, this is where I get off.
This is where we get off.
You didn't mention you were going to Sally Rosa.
You didn't ask. Yes, Mr. Barkley, you're going to be sharing the pleasure of our company. Isn't he, Thierry?
I'll get that.
Thank you, Mr. Barkley. No, we mustn't spoil her.
Tired?
J'ai peur.
What does that mean?
Means she's frightened. I told her about the Indian massacre here. She's been having nightmares ever since.
Well, I wouldn't worry too much about that. No one's seen an unfriendly Indian in these parts for more than a year.
Besides which, Mr. Barkley's a crack shot. He'll defend your honor, your scalp, and his $5,000. Come to think of it, better off losing that money to me than turning it over to those savages.
You seem to be well informed.
Don't worry, Mr. Barkley. I won't steal it from you.
And you won't win it either.
Dry wells. Miguel. Miguel.
Say, senor, how about some food?
If you want me to change the horses, I can't get the food.
I'll change the horses.
Then I'll get the food.
Good.
Today we have tamale pie. And tomorrow, too. Por favor, siéntense. Please sit down.
Gracias.
Must have left my cigars on the stage. Excuse me. I forgot my cigars.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Gosh darn it. Everybody all right?
I think so.
Well, we're gonna have to ride the horses back to the station. Be another coach along in the morning.
That's too late. I got to be in Sally Rosa tomorrow afternoon.
Well, that's all right, Mr. Barkley. You're welcome to one of the horses.
Appreciate it.
I will be going along with Mr. Barkley. I have urgent business in Sally Rosa, too.
Mister, with a little lady there, it's 40 miles from here. You'll have to bunk down tonight. Food is nothing but what you can catch. You know, that station ain't much, but it's bound to be more comfortable.
Thanks, but we'll keep Mr. Barkley company. That is, if you don't mind.
No, not at all.
Well, take what you want from your baggage. The rest will arrive by stage. Got a few extra blankets if you need them. Ma'am, it ain't gonna be no joyride.
We'll camp here. How much farther? 20, 25 miles?
What time is your auction?
Auction's at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, but I figure we can make Sally Rosa easy by noon.
I'm sorry.
Riding 20 miles without a saddle, you must be pretty tired.
A little bit.
Martinson, tie up those horses. Gather up some firewood. I'm gonna see if I can scout up some dinner.
Aye, aye, sir. But, just give me one moment, please.
What's that for?
Coffee. Go on, fill this up.
We don't have any coffee.
Man said take what you need from your baggage. Never travel without coffee, my own special blend. Go on, Thierry.
But the stream is so far away.
That's 200-300 yards back there. Go on, get going.
What if...
Well, if any Indians show up, just invite them over for coffee.
Martinson, you want your canteen filled up, you fill it up.
All right, Barkley. You're in charge here. Well, if you're so scared, why don't you go along with him?
She's gonna stay right here and just rest.
Is that all right?
Well, I don't hold with it. Man treats you like a princess, you might wish he was your master. But I guess I'll just have to grin and bear it. Try to bring back a nice plump partridge, Barkley.
I'll do that.
Not exactly partridge, but close, Barkley. Darn close. You eat much better in the wilderness than I expected. How'd you get them?
Oh, good luck.
Well, now. You really feel lucky. How about a little,
Not that lucky.
All right. You didn't have to run down some apple pie for the coffee, did you?
Sorry.
And here I was about to dub you the perfect Western male. All right. I'll dub you, Sir Heath, the almost perfect Western male.
Gives me something to shoot for.
You know, Renaissance man made a virtue of thought. You people have made a virtue of self-sufficiency.
Well, if we don't, we die.
I know. That's the most interesting thing of all. You know, I make my living by finding and knowing weaknesses in other men. You're one of the few I've ever met who doesn't seem to have any.